Hey everyone, welcome back to the GRE How To Series, where we make studying for the GRE a whole lot more tolerable. Today we're going to go over everything you need to know to get a GRE fee reduction. Hey everyone, welcome back, and I'm curious, how are you doing? I mean, I've been enjoying getting to know a little bit about what your needs are and when your test is, and just let me know how you're doing. Put them in the comments below. I'd love to check on you a little bit more. Today we're going to talk about a GRE fee reduction, and if you haven't noticed from the last video, which I'll put up here, I'm pretty passionate about education. Hashtag save the education system, save the world. Part of the reason why I started this series is because I wanted to have a hand in making some kind of contribution to leveling the playing field, because I think that it's kind of ridiculous that people need to spend thousands of dollars to prepare for a test that they have to spend hundreds of dollars for to get access to graduate programs. The only graduate experience I have is in business school, and with business school, historically, it's literally been a rich man's game, and it's changing, albeit slowly. So I can only imagine what it is for other programs as well. So I was on Twitter talking about the GRE, which is like what I do on Twitter, like literally search. And one of the conversations I had was with a person who said that she wished she knew about a GRE fee reduction and urged everyone who qualifies to really seek that out. And I was really thankful to learn from her perspective, and I really wanted to make sure that I could make some kind of contribution to disseminating the knowledge out there for those who really need it. All right, so the fee reduction is a 50% off reduction, which is helpful. It brings the general test to a little bit over $100 and the subject test to about $75. You can get this 50% off voucher if you have financial need or if you've been unemployed this year. If you do fall into one of those categories, there are a few things you're going to have to fill out and mail to the ETS organization, and I'm going to go over each one. First, we'll go over if you have the financial need. So if you have financial need, you need a copy of the fee reduction request form. Next, you'll need the FAFSA student aid report, and that's going to have the expected contribution on there and the numbers that ETS needs to deem you qualified or not. Now, third is if you are a resident alien. I don't know why they call it alien, but if you have a green card, then you will need to mail a copy of the green card as well. So now that I've got the forms for the first camp out of the way, I'm going to do the forms for the second. So if you're unemployed, you're still going to have to submit the fee reduction request form. You'll also need to have a declaration of unemployment form, which I'll link in the description below. And then lastly, you're going to need to show a copy of your unemployment benefit statement, and it has to be within the last 90 days. So those are the basics, but this is where it starts getting tricky. If you plan on paying with a money order or a check, you're going to mail it to a certain address. So I will put the address on the screen, and I'll put this in the description below as well. Just remember, if you're paying with a check or a money order, it is the Pennsylvania address. If you are paying with a credit or a debit card, you need to mail these materials to a different address. It's in New Jersey, and it's right here. And I'll also include this information in the description below. Now, it's really important that we talk about timing. The ETS says that it's going to take up to 3 weeks for processing, which means if you are paying by check or money order, you won't get notification about your test until up to 3 weeks. And if you are planning on paying with a credit or debit card, that means that you won't receive the voucher that you need to register and get the 50% off on your test. So plan ahead. These instructions are good from 2018 to 2019. So if you know that you're going to be taking this test in 6 weeks, then you definitely need to get this done as soon as possible because you're racing against the clock. Not only are you trying to get the fee reduction before they're all gone, you're also trying to get the voucher or signed up in a timely manner so that there are actually spots available for you to test at your desired location. A couple other things you need to know: you can't retroactively get a 50% off refund. So if you've already purchased your test, there's nothing you can do. But if you do plan taking it again, now you're equipped with the information you need to know to get the voucher in time. So it's really important to remember that this is a first come first serve basis, and this information is good through the end of 2019. So please make sure you plan ahead. When I was taking the GMAT, I was actually really surprised to know how quickly these spots fill up. So I would expect that the GRE would be the same because I think a lot more people take the GRE. So please plan accordingly. And that's it. If there's any other information that I left out, I'll make sure to put that in the description below. As always, please let me know the kinds of topics that you'd love for me to cover. And the next time you see me, I will have taken the GRE for real.